Hey guys, it's Tom and welcome to my vlog. Now, I'm super excited because me and you, yes, me and you, we're going to go on a 10-day adventure to 4 countries that I've never visited and I hope you haven't visited too, so we can explore it together. You know that I love exploring new places and I love bringing you to new countries that aren't so much explored, and I thought, okay, it's the beginning of summer in Europe and all my friends are going to Spain, France, Italy, but I thought, listen, I want to go somewhere different. So I thought of the Baltic countries and one sneaky little country up in Scandinavia. So what we're going to do, I've literally just come from work and we're going to get on a flight to Germany tonight because that's where we need to connect. In order to get to our first destination, which is Vilnius in Lithuania, we're going to spend 2 days there. Then we're going to hop over to Riga, Latvia for 2 days as well. And then we're going to go to Tallinn, Estonia for another 2 days. And then we're going to spend 3 days in Helsinki, Finland. I just had to throw in Scandinavia there because I am half Scandinavian myself and I've been to Norway, Sweden and Denmark, so I thought, hey, how come I haven't gone to Finland yet? So I wanted to pop that in there since they are pretty close by to each other, these 4 countries. So I hope you're excited as I am. Well, firstly, I'm excited because I don't have to work for the next 10 days and I really get to dive myself into this vlog, and I'm happy that I'm vlogging for these 10 days because I'm going to feel that you're right there with me. So I hope you stay tuned. I'm not sure how many episodes yet this vlog's going to be, but I really want you to explore, discover these 4 countries with me. I'm so excited. So let's get ourselves to the airport. I think I might be running a little bit late, so let's get over and catch our flight to Germany and then connect on to Vilnius, Lithuania. So I finally made it to Frankfurt. That was a pretty, well, it felt like a long flight even though it wasn't, because I couldn't really sleep too much unfortunately. So I'm kind of just thinking what I'm going to do on this flight now to Vilnius. So I have got my boarding pass. We're going to take Lufthansa. I'm kind of always stressed about flights and tickets because my tickets are never confirmed and I always just find out an hour or 2 before the flight if I can get on it. So I'm really happy that I got my seat on our flight to Vilnius, Lithuania, so we can finally get down there and start discovering. I really wanted to make sure that I could stay connected during this whole 9-10 day trip. So I wanted to get a SIM card where I could use my 4G all throughout the 4 countries I'm going to. So right here in Frankfurt Airport, I got a SIM card with Ortel Mobile. You can get this at any newsagent or bookstore or electronic shop, and I got this one because I have 6 gigabytes of roaming, like 4G roaming in all the countries I'm going to. So I'm going to have it in Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia and Finland, and of course here in Germany, and I need to be checking my flights and booking hotels and stuff, so I really needed this, and 6 GB is more than enough for 10 days. Now the only downside is it was a bit dear. It cost 49 euros, so that's actually quite a lot considering that I'm going to be throwing out the SIM card in 10 days from now. But anyway, I really needed it and it saves me the hassle of getting a SIM card in every country I fly to, and I'll be able to use this in the future, I guess, if I really wanted to, and I can make calls locally in each of the countries I go to, which is also a good tip. So always make sure that you're connected when you're around Europe. Get any SIM card in any of the EU countries and you can use them anywhere around the EU. So I'm going to finish my coffee to wake up a little bit and we're going to catch our flight to Lithuania, Vilnius. Super excited. It's about 2.5 hour flight and we'll check into the hotel and I'll talk to you from there.
doors descend towards the airport of Vilnius and Lord
So I've just landed into Vilnius and I gotta get my suitcase, find my way out. I still find it really weird how there's no customs and passport checks through here. And I came from another country, but it's still in the EU, I guess. Let's get our bags and try and find our way to their hotel with a taxi or a train. Welcome to Vilnius, Lithuania. Finally arrived. I went to my hotel to check in, however my room's not ready for another hour, which gave me the perfect opportunity to try some of the local coffee. I'm here at Caffeine, so I'm just having a cheeky double espresso to wake me up after all the travel that I've done. Some quick first impressions of Vilnius. It is a quaint city and the weather is just absolutely beautiful. Summer is right here. It's about 28-29 degrees. I feel bad because I'm wearing pants and boots and I can't wait to just get into my hotel room and whack on some shorts and walk around the city. So that's what we're gonna do. As soon as I check in, I'm gonna take a rest for about 1 or 2 hours and then walk around Old Town for a bit. I booked a tour for tomorrow morning, so that's a surprise for you guys for the second day in Vilnius. But so far so good. People are really nice. By the way, if you're wondering how to get from Vilnius Airport to Old City Center here in Vilnius, there's a lot of options. You can take a train, a bus, or a taxi. Cheapest way, of course, is the train. I think it's only 79 euro cents to get to the city, but then you have to transfer and you got to find your way around to the hotel. And you know me, guys, I'm a bit lazy after long flights, so I just got into a taxi. Luckily, the taxis are metered here, and my taxi only cost me 11-12 euro right to the city center, so pretty inexpensive. And the taxi driver even gave me some tips on what I can do here in Vilnius, so that's really nice of him too. So very nice hospitality as my few first impressions, but I'll talk a bit more later about some more first impressions when I walk around. So let me finish my double espresso, check in, and I'll get back to you in a bit. What better way to spend your first afternoon in Vilnius than to check out the sunset at two of the best places in town. So the first place I brought you to is the Hill of the Three Crosses, which is just about a 20-25 minute walk from the center, old town center of Vilnius. Make sure you're wearing really comfortable walking shoes because you need to hike up here. It's 165 meters above sea level and the views up here are amazing. You can see the entire city. Now, sunset is quite late today because it's summer at the moment. Sunset's going to be about 9:55 p.m. So I brought you here. It's a little bit earlier. It's about 7:30 now, so I can squeeze in another good vantage point for an amazing sunset in Vilnius. Let's talk a bit about the background of the Hill of the Three Crosses. Now, this does have a pretty dark history. There was a settlement that was on top of this hill, and the hill was largely its defense mechanism. Now, the reason why the three crosses were erected was to commemorate the 14 Franciscans that lost their lives by the pagans up here. And those wooden crosses, the original wooden crosses, were burned down and removed, and then they put concrete ones up in 1916. They were removed too, until in 1988 they made the ones that I'm showing you right now to commemorate the 14 Franciscans that lost their lives here. So let's take a closer look at the Hill of the Three Crosses and the amazing views over Vilnius Old Town. So the second place to get an amazing sunset view of Vilnius city is here at Gediminas Tower, or Gediminas Castle. I'm just staring at the sunset and I wish you were here with me because it's absolutely stunning. I just saw some hot air balloons over. It depends on the season if you're going to catch them or not, but apparently Vilnius is the only old city in the world that allows the hot air balloons to fly over it, so I was really amazed to see it. Unfortunately, I just missed it. I think it just flew over before I came down here, so I can see them just going off in the distance now. So Gediminas Castle is just right behind me, or the tower. You can actually go up there. I just missed out. It closed about an hour ago, so I can't get up there, but it's pretty much the same view from where I'm standing right now, which is at the base of the tower, and I'm going to give you a closer look. So number 2 spot to catch an amazing sunset and panoramic views of Vilnius is right here in Gediminas Tower, so let's take a look. So after all of the walking today, now I'm in the mood for some Lithuanian grub or some Lithuanian food. So I found a little street down here near my hotel which has a bunch of restaurants. We're going to choose one and grab something local to eat. I can't wait. So let's go. Okay, so I'm here in Pilis or Pilias Cathedral. Oh my god, I'm really bad at the pronunciation, I'm so sorry. This looked the most appetizing and it said Lithuanian cuisine at the front, so I couldn't say no to that. Basically got this. This is the 2 most Lithuanian food. My Lithuanian friend actually sent me a message and told me to eat this. What I'm gonna get is the pink cold beetroot soup as a starter, and that is salty bar shai su bulvemis. It's only €2.90, so that's a hit right there. And then for our main, we're getting this number 17, and it's apparently the biggest one on the street. So it is potato meat dumpling, so it's like a huge dumpling. And I'm only getting a half portion because half portion is like half a kilo, and a full portion is 1 kilo of potatoes, so I didn't really want to eat that much. So here's my cold beetroot soup. You're probably wondering why it's super pink, because we all know that beetroot is super dark. Got some kind of like a milk mixed into it, and cucumber inside, and there's some sour cream too. It's served cold, and it's really popular during the summer, so I can't wait to dig in and try it. So let's see how this cold beetroot soup tastes like. This color, it's absolutely beautiful. The pink in here, oh my gosh. That's so perfect for the summer. It's been really hot the whole day today, so I can't wait to dig into this pink soup. So yum. And it comes served with potato on the side, so you can kind of like dip it in together. The flavors actually go really well with this, and to be quite honest, I feel like I'm drinking salad dressing for some reason, but in a nice way. I like it. It's something very different, so definitely try this. Here's the star of the night. This is Cepelinai. It's made from grated and rice potatoes stuffed with ground pork, and I've got sour cream on the side, which is the most traditional way of having it. You normally don't have it with any other type of sauce if you want it traditionally. Can't wait to dig in. This is half a kilo. Can't believe it. I'm probably going to finish it because I'm super hungry. Can't wait to dig into this Cepelinai. If I'm pronouncing it correctly, sorry once again if my pronunciation is super wrong. Just write there in the comments how I'm supposed to pronounce it, but I can't wait to dig in. So let's get into my first impressions of Vilnius in Lithuania. As I mentioned, today was my first day and my first time ever in this city and in this country, and I'm so glad that I came here. I love going to countries that are kind of obscure in the tourist eyes, and I'm so happy I gave these Baltic countries a chance because I haven't really heard too much about it, and I get to explore it myself without having other people's opinions kind of safeguarding what my experience could be. So let me give you a few of my first impressions from what I felt from today. First of all, it's June, so it was super hot when I arrived, like super duper hot. I almost felt like I was back in the Middle East. Also, the people here are super nice and super hospitable. I do have colleagues from Lithuania, and I felt the same way with them. They're very genuine. And here, they really want to help tourists out. Also, that leads me on to my next point. It's not very crowded here in Vilnius, which is great. When I went up to a couple of the places, I was expecting, you know, I'm gonna have to kind of find my way through hordes of tourists to get a nice shot of whichever place I am, but going to the Hill of the Three Crosses, there was hardly anyone there. There was even a point at the Hill of the Three Crosses when I was the only person there for a good 20 minutes, and I got a lot of good shots without any obstruction, which was amazing. So I'm not sure if it's just June, but I'm expecting the whole of Europe is usually kind of busy at this time. So if you want to go to a nice European city that's not too busy in the summertime, then Vilnius is the best thing for you. Also inexpensive. Even if they use euros, I felt that everything was really inexpensive. Things from food, transport, it's a lot cheaper than other countries that are using euros. And another thing, I hope this doesn't change tomorrow and my last day in Vilnius, but I just have this feeling that I feel extremely safe here. I don't know, just walking around, I don't feel the need to have to latch onto my camera in case someone can just swipe it, or transferring things into the main part of my backpack and not having it in the front part of my backpack in case someone's gonna steal something. I just felt very safe and very secure and very free, which is an amazing feeling for a tourist, especially if you're traveling alone. So Vilnius is great if you're a solo traveler. You're going to have that added sense of security, but of course I'll update you guys on my final thoughts about Vilnius over the next 30 or so hours. What did you think of the sunset views? I thought they were really, really nice, and I absolutely love sunset views. I hope you guys don't get sick of watching sunset views on my vlogs, because I'll always be dishing them out for you because I love them. Sunsets are always the best time where you can sit back, relax, take in what life is throwing at you at the moment, and just savoring the moment and being in the moment. So that's why I love sunsets. And those two places I brought you to, the Hill of the Three Crosses and Gediminas Tower. I still can't pronounce it right. I'm like stuttering each time I want to say it. Those two are the best places to watch the sunset, so make sure you do head down there. It's both free entrance. You don't have to pay anything to go up to those two places. However, at the tower, there's a closing time. It closes at 9 o'clock. Yeah, it closed at 9 o'clock because 8:45 they're already kind of shooing us away, and it was outdoors, which was kind of weird. But anyway, it closes at 9 p.m. and the sun sets at 10. So you can't really get shots of the extreme sunset during the summertime, but nevertheless you're going to get an amazing shot of the city skyline with that glistening sun on your face too, so it's good to get some of that vitamin D sometimes. Now dinner, oh my god, this is one of the things that I'm still digesting it at the moment actually, because it was really, really heavy. I was lucky that I chanced upon a Caffeine restaurant, which is specifically Lithuanian cuisine is what they serve in there. Sometimes when you're a solo traveler, you're kind of shy to be eating in really, really crowded places. I don't know why, so sometimes I choose places that aren't too busy. And Caffeine wasn't not busy, but it wasn't super crowded. But when I went inside, I was greeted very genuinely by Carolina. I think she's the manager of the restaurant. She saw my camera, she's like, "Oh, do you make videos? Or are you a YouTuber?" And I said, "Yeah, but you know, I'm not like a huge YouTuber, so don't expect anything. I'm just new to all of this." She's like, "Oh, no worries, I'll set you up." She must have had a lot of other people come in. And from there, she really, really helped me and really pointed me to what kind of food I should be eating. So thank you Carolina and Caffeine restaurant, because I had an amazing experience there. The two items that I had there, the cold beetroot soup, that really, really pink soup, oh my god, I was thinking, is my mouth turning pink? But I just realized our mouth's already pink, kinda, right? And the Cepelinai, oh my god. That Cepelinai, if you're a fan of pork and you love that whole like kind of cooked pork fat, oh my god, it's absolutely beautiful with potato. It's like carbs and oil. It's the naughtiest thing ever, so I'm gonna have to walk my way somewhere to work it all off. By the way, I did 12,500 steps, so claps for that. 12,500 steps today, but that still doesn't cancel what I ate at Caffeine restaurant. I talked about it being inexpensive. It only cost me €8.75 for a starter, a main course, and sparkling water, so that's a really, really good deal. So if you are on a budget, then Vilnius is also a good city for that. If you've been to Vilnius before, do hit us up in the comments and share the love with the community and give us some tips on what we can do in case I miss something out, because I'm only here for about 36 hours, so I'm gonna miss something out for sure. So do write that down in the comments. I'm gonna have another episode about Vilnius tomorrow. I'm gonna surprise you as to where I'm going to go, but it's going to be very, very nice. I'm really excited because I booked a mini half-day tour. Make sure you watch episode 2 tomorrow, and I'll show you more parts of the old city, and I'll give you my final thoughts about Vilnius and Lithuania too. Thank you for watching. I hope you are excited to watch the rest of this series as much as I'm excited making it for you. I hope you feel that you're part of the journey with me, because that's how I want my vlogs to feel. I want you to feel that you're right there with me, experiencing every bit of the culture, the history, the food, and just the general feel of the places and countries that I go to. So if you are interested in that kind of format, then do head out and check my channel and subscribe to see more videos such as this. Tell your friends about it, especially if they're going to Vilnius or planning to go to one of the Baltic countries. Do share this playlist with them. So until tomorrow's video, always take care, and I'll see you then.